New uses for everyday items, comedian Christopher Titus on dating single moms, and your front row seat at the runway for New York's Fashion Week.
Welcome to Life Love Shopping. I'm Andrea Jackson.
And I'm Michelle Yarn. You know, Graco just released a jogging stroller today, and I got to test it out, and it was really fun, so we're going to talk about it.
Is it a unicycle by any chance?
It is not a unicycle, but I hear that's pretty big nowadays, right?
We're going to talk about the new extreme sport of unicycling.
Yes.
Wait until you see what's happening nowadays. Birth announcements are standard when it comes to welcoming your new bundle of joy, but what if your new bundle is a 112-pound teen? Mom and photographer Kelly Higgins proudly announced the birth of her 13-year-old son on Facebook. She took these pictures and posted it with the caption, "Here's my sweet, not-so-little newborn. His name is Latrell and weighs 112 pounds. Higgins and her husband adopted Latrell and his sister a few years ago. Recently, Latrell mentioned he wished he had baby photos of himself. That's when the idea was born, to recreate his newborn pictures. The two said they laughed through the entire shoot. Now, some facts about adoption. There were more than 104,000 children in foster care waiting to be adopted in 2011, and the average age of those children, 7. Thoughts on this, Michelle?
I think it's awesome, and anything to open up the conversation. Like you said, 7 is the average age, and I think a lot of people assume, oh, I want a newborn when I'm going to adopt, and there's so many children in our own country, too, that need homes, so I think it's great.
Good sense of humor, too, with the newborn birth announcement of the teenager.
And I'm
I think
sure
it's
they got to bond over that, too, so
definitely.
It's great. Well, pay attention, because we are about to blow your mind with some clever new uses for old things. Real Simple magazine has hundreds of these ideas, so here are our top 5. Using bowls to peel garlic. All you do, place the cloves in a bowl, cover it with another bowl to form a sphere, and shake. The peels will flake right off. Or you can use your bundt cake pan to roast a crispy chicken.
Okay.
You layer potatoes, carrots, and onions in the bottom of the pan, and then put the bird in the pan with the cavity over the center hole. Set the dish on a cookie sheet to collect all those drippings, and then roast as usual. Now, your cast iron pan makes a really cute recipe board. Look at how cute that is. Just stick them on with a magnet, and you're done.
Oh, sure.
And perhaps my favorite one, use a dish towel to steam perfect rice. Once it's tender, you remove the pan from the heat, place a folded towel over the saucepan, put the lid back on, and set it aside for 5 to 10 minutes. That towel will absorb the excess moisture for a great rice with no mush.
What a good idea.
Yes, and then finally, you can use cork as a heat protector. So all you do is slip a cork or two under the handle of the lid, and then you'll always have something safe to grab onto.
Oh, right on. Okay, very good. Yeah. Well, check out this. Singletons, listen up. We've got the list of the best cities for flying solo. According to a new study, the #1 city where single men outnumber the single women, Las Vegas.
Really?
Hello, Sin City. Followed by Honolulu, Palm Bay, Florida, Gary, Indiana, and San Jose, California. As for the city with the most competition for singletons, the blue ribbon goes to Bethesda, Maryland, followed by Washington, Boston, New York, and Raleigh, North Carolina, where women outnumber the men. The job market was really the determining factor in this latest study on living single. Men outnumber women in regions with a high number of jobs in the tech, manufacturing, and construction fields, and women outnumber men in cities where hospitality jobs are popular.
So you've got rum and coke, gin and tonic, and tequila sunrises, but soon they may become a thing of the past because Americans are drinking less rum, gin, and tequila these days. According to new research, sales and consumption of these spirits dropped up to 4%. So if we're not drinking Long Island iced teas, then what is making it onto the bar tab? Flavored vodkas, you see these everywhere. Blueberry, vanilla, orange citrus, those helped spike the vodka market with sales up 3%. People are also gravitating toward the after-dinner drinks and Irish whiskey. So distillers are expanding their booze with new options and flavoring. Proof that tastes are changing, but only time will tell if the flavored drink trend is just a fad or here to stay.
Very true. Wearing sexy underwear can boost your confidence even if no one sees it. Lingerie line Cosabella wants everyone to wear their collection. Cosabella is going undercover and teaming with retailer JCPenney. The collection is a bit lacy, a bit frilly, and something your man will appreciate. Cosabella Amour collection is filled with sexy and sweet sets as well as cheeky nighties. You only have to spend about $12 for a pair of their popular undies, and Cosabella's popular line of baby doll teddy dresses are also available. The collection is in stores now. Plan on spending up to $35 for the most expensive items.
It may only be February, but we have a preview of what styles you can expect for fall from designers like Trina Turk, Carolina Herrera, and Pamela Roland. Take a look.
What I loved about Derek Land's show is he's so got what a woman wants to wear for fall. I loved the fact that there were key pieces in such a beautiful color palette. So he was happy to mix navy and black with cream.
We're doing a lot of deep, rich color, teals and purples and berries. Lots of texture and lots of prints, which is really our signature. My favorite print is called the Tweed Collage. It's a photograph of tweed fabric. It's not actually tweed fabric. It's really beautiful.
Carolina brings me to Carolina. She sent me a fabulous dress and I'm like, oh yes, I will come. I've worn her dresses for years. She's probably one of the most elegant women after so many years that just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going and brings us beautiful clothes every year.
This particular collection of Pamela Rollins is extraordinary. I think that the past 3 or 4 seasons of hers have just upped the ante every single time, and this runway is no different.
Parents on the go love to travel with ease, and Michelle found the perfect new mommy companion, safe for parents and their little ones. Check this out.
If you're a new mom like me, this is my little Jack Henry, or maybe you're adding to your happy family, you know how hard it can be to spend time with your little one while still finding time for yourself to get fit. And with us getting out of the cold weather and into spring, what better way to do both than to hit the sidewalk with your little one with a jogging stroller like this one? New from Graco, this is the Fast Action Fold Jogger Click Connect. Let's take this baby for a test spin. Graco's first jogger is the ultimate crossover stroller. It combines all the comfort and convenience features of a traditional stroller with the performance and maneuverability of an all-terrain jogger. And they've designed it so parents like me can use it as a primary stroller and a jogger so it can keep up with my busy lifestyle. So when you get home from a long day at work, you can hit the streets for a walk around the neighborhood while your baby stays comfortable with the multi-position reclining seat, convertible 5 or 3-point harness, and large air-filled tires for a smooth ride no matter where you go. All of this will help keep your baby safe and comfortable. It's even easy to fold with a 1-second single-step fold. Plus, it automatically locks, and it's self-standing with a kickstand when folded. The front wheel can be locked for an easy transition from strolling to jogging, and it even includes an extra-large storage basket, trays for parents and baby, a smartphone cradle, and even reflectors for low-light visibility for evening and early morning use. Now, you can purchase this as a travel system with the Snug Ride Click Connect 35 infant car seat, or without the car seat as a standalone stroller. The jogger works with all Graco Click Connect infant car seats through a secure one-step attachment. So as you can see, this is seriously the most versatile, easy-to-use jogger stroller for new parents. I think my little guy agrees. It can be fun to get outside and hit the sidewalk with mom.
Michelle, this thing is the Rolls Royce of strollers, and I know it's your new favorite mommy product.
I gotta say, you know, I'm not an avid jogger. I'm more of a brisk walking kind of gal. So I never thought I would want a jogging stroller, because then I'm like, okay, now I need a normal stroller, a jogging stroller, a travel stroller. But I love that this is really good for all of those. I mean, it's an everyday, it's nice and light, it's sleek. You can use it to jog when you want to. I like the reclining seat too, because baby can sleep.
This is so cool.
He can chillax, or he can sit up all the way. It's up to you know.
The chillax mode, I like that.
Mode. And then up here, the smartphone holder. I gotta say how cool this is.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, you can listen to your music while you jog, but it's good for every day, because I always throw my phone up in the tray and then you forget about it and fold up the stroller and it falls out, or, you know. So that's a good feature. Everything we mentioned, I mean, this thing is legit. I'm really glad I got to try it out and see for myself.
The dual cup holders.
Great.
Guaranteed not to be a laundry hamper for sure.
Yeah, you're gonna use this thing.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Michelle. For more info, just head to our website.
Now, not too long ago, women with heart disease were told they should not get pregnant, but that is not the case anymore. A growing number of women with heart disease are having babies, like mom, Nikki Westpaul, for instance. The 34-year-old had open heart surgery when she was 6 months pregnant. Whoa. Now, her case is really unique, but her condition is becoming more common. Kurt Daniels is a heart disease specialist in Ohio, and he says a growing number of women who develop heart problems can still have babies.
Seeing a rise in this population. We're also seeing a rise in the complexity of the type of patients that we're seeing that are women with heart disease that want to get pregnant.
Improved monitoring during pregnancy makes heart surgery possible, but the risks are still high, especially for older women having babies. And a woman's risk of heart disease nearly quadruples once she hits 40. Now, that's not stopping women from procreating, though. The birth rate for women in their 40s is the highest it's been in nearly 50 years.
That's incredible. Those numbers are amazing when you look at them, because so many more women are waiting to have children at a later age, so that explains it. Still more to come here on Life Loves Shopping. Single moms looking to mingle? This one is for you.
Oh yeah, we have comedian Christopher Titus in the house with his take on what men really think of dating women with children, coming up next. And all kinds of fur was on display in New York at the Westminster Kennel Club show. Here are some of our favorite furry four-legged contenders.
Looking to stop snoring and improve your memory? Sounds like the perfect solution for sleep apnea sufferers. A new study reveals that oral appliance therapy, which uses these mouthguard-like devices to treat sleep apnea, may also improve many cognitive functions, including memory. Oral appliances are custom fit by select dentists as an effective alternative to the CPAP machine and mask. To find a dentist offering oral appliance therapy in your area, visit localsleepdentist.com.
If you're single and if your coupled up pals are determined to set you up with their also unattached guy friends, this story's for you. A new study found there's more to it than just wanting to help a friend out. A new study revealed both singles and couples believe their way of life is better and try to recruit friends to follow their lead. People also tend to romanticize their current relationship status. It's a whole misery loves company kind of thing. So to justify our own choices or situations, we try to push them on others. So pals who seem too eager to have you join their coupled up club, or ones who push you to break up with your boyfriend so you can play solo, could have a hidden agenda and not even realize it.
Now, what about dating someone who comes with a full set of Samsonite? We are talking the single mom or dad with kids and an ex.
For the singles and not yet burdened with a family, this dating scenario can scare off even the most self-assured and adventurous.
Oh, I put Tidwell on the same floor at the Marriott Marquis. He doesn't smoke, does he?
I don't know. Did you know the career record for most hits is 4,256 by Pete Rose, who is not in the Hall of Fame?
Do you know that my next door neighbor has 3 rabbits?
I can't compete with that.
Aww,
see, that's what you have to
come on.
compete with. A recent article on AskMen.com suggests a strategy for any guy thinking about dating a single mom. Take a page from Jerry Maguire's playbook. You have to forget strategy and focus on honesty. Drop the selfish act and think about the line you're about to cross. And there's more to the equation than the two of you.
We have a very special guest to help shed some light on the world of dating single moms and dads.
Yes.
Comedian Christopher Titus. Hey, Christopher.
Thanks for having me on. How you doing?
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, men we don't think that far, you know. If we're dating you, it's because you're pretty and you did. So what we do is I'll say, guys, stop by a toy store on the way. If you pick something up that'll keep the kid focused.
But, you know, the thing is that you got to deal with being second place. I mean, how do you handle that?
Well, here's the deal, Zed. Like I'm getting married again in August, and I have an ex-wife. She's the greatest. And I have her, and then I have 2 kids.
Okay.
So I am the other side. Now I'm like, I had to lay down those rules. And it's weird as a father who has my kids 50-50, I had to go, listen, you're in my life now. These kids, and the weird thing is I've noticed that if she's even a little weird to my kids, I get really defensive really fast.
Really?
So you do have to be very, very careful that whoever you're with, man, if she's got a kid, that's part of her, made from a piece of her. You cannot diss the kid. You know, you can go talk to your friends about it later. Go, this kid's a punk. I hate this kid. But when you're there, you be the nicest you can. Yeah.
Because the cons as far as dating, you know, you might have to deal with being second place.
Yeah.
The kid might hate you.
Well, no. When you have kids, period, you're second place.
Regardless.
Yeah, forget it. Doesn't matter if you're single, married, whatever.
Now the pros, you can be confident in your relationship needs because you got to cut to the chase.
Right.
There's no,
no
messing
games,
around.
no time.
For guys, they don't need a translator to decipher female code because she kind of knows what she wants at this point, right? Is it the same for guys?
You guys never know what you want. What are you talking about? I'm sorry.
We do. We may not be able to
what are you talking
verbalize
about?
it.
You guys need to have 6 kids. You know, I need someone to help is what you need. You guys know.
I gotta ask this too. What if the woman has more than one kid, or the age of the kids? Does that change the way you judge?
Yes.
I mean, how? How so?
Because if the kid's 23 living at home, then you can fight him in the backyard. But if the kid is 6 or under, you have to become. I mean, all of a sudden, look. At the end of the day, kids, especially today, need 2 parents, and so like at this young kid. You know that mama's looking for a dad to help, and so be the guy you want to be, or get out quick. But don't hang around if you're not willing to pick up the slack there.
Yeah.
So how do you have that conversation, let's say, because you guys talk, I mean, when it comes to your guy friends dating single moms, what's the conversation like behind the scenes?
I think it's a lot different than it was in the 70s. My dad dated many single moms, and he did not want them to have kids. he remembers.
Well, it's out of the way.
Yeah, that one over there. I don't know. She's got a little rugrat. I mean, he would call them rugrats. I think now, the society's a little better. Men are a little more sensitive now.
Yeah.
We have hair products and stuff now. Lotions, some of us use on our faces. I just think I think what now it's different now. Pretty much straight up.
Yeah.
We're a much more sensitive group of men now. To our detriment, by the way.
I was going to ask too. Is this something that women and men need to let people know right up front? Or do you get to know each other a little bit and then say, hey, I have a kid?
No,
how do you do
hide
that?
the kid for weeks
Really?
and months. No, I'm kidding. Of course, look, you're right up front. Right? It should be like
just let them know, right?
It should be sentence 3. It's good to have you. Nice dinner. I'm going to order this. I have a kid. Right there.
Just work it in there.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Dessert. Can I get a dessert menu? Then you're out.
Perfect.
Okay.
Christopher,
And then
thank you so much.
By the way, you women want to weed out the guys, the bad guys. So let them know right away.
Yeah, very
Let them
true.
know.
Christopher Titus, everybody. Thank you so
You're
much.
awesome.
For
Thank
more
you.
information on Christopher and where you can see him next, just head to our website, lifeloveshopping.com. If you want to catch Christopher too, just head to his website and he's got a list of all his show dates as well.
Super
He's
funny, sweet
amazing.
guy.
Yeah, still more to come here on Life Love Shopping. Find out which foods help keep your breath so fresh and so clean.
Also, get a look at the new extreme sport of unicycling.
Barry. I love that his name's Barry. Welcome back to Life Love Shopping. We've all had bad breath, whether we realized it or not, but there are certain foods to help maintain fresh breath.
Yes.
Yes, apples for one. Crunchy, high fiber foods get the saliva going, and it's a natural enemy of odor-causing bacteria in your mouth. Also foods high in vitamin C, and the vitamin C can actually stop bacteria from growing and neutralize the odors from strong foods like garlic and onions.
And cinnamon. There's a reason why so many gums are cinnamon flavored, because cinnamon oil can kill odor-causing bacteria. Green tea, the good-for-you antioxidants in vegetables and green tea are also useful for keeping bacteria from settling onto your teeth and your gums. And believe it or not, Greek yogurt. You want to look for one with the least amount of ingredients and low in sugar. The active cultures in Greek yogurt help with digestion, which can be a cause of bad breath.
And our graphics guy, Tom, was telling me that cinnamon, according to his mom, is a little aphrodisiac.
Oh, that's nice.
Both men and women like that. So
And a perfect time to have fresh breath, too.
just a little save it for later.
Yeah.
Maybe you've heard the saying, couples who dance together stay together. Same goes for couples who go to the gym. Working out with your spouse not only strengthens your muscles, it also keeps your relationship strong. When a couple works out together, the exercise can have a positive impact. Both of you will benefit from your shared passion, and the endorphins from a leg workout can do wonders for the relationship post-workout. Plus, working out means less stress, better sleep, and a sharper brain. And daily exercise in the gym will give you that added confidence later on in the bedroom.
Say though, you both have to be into this, because
Yes.
I have a friend whose relationship ended because the guy was a fanatic about working out, and it made her paranoid the whole time.
Yeah, that
you
can
know?
happen too. Yes.
Well, when you hear unicycle, you probably think entertainment under the big top, right?
Yes.
However, the bike with one wheel is no longer for clowns and the circus. It is the latest exercise trend. Check this out. It's called extreme unicycling. No red nose honking here.
Come on.
These daredevil riders climb dangerous peaks and then they bike all the way down. You're watching Lutz and Company from Germany, whose mad skills caught the eye of Adidas. They filmed them trekking along an Italian mountain range with a 9,000-foot descent. No clowning around. This is a serious sport, and yes, crashing is part of the sport, usually more often than mountain bikers on two wheels.
Ooh,
yeah.
Man.
That is no joke.
Yeah, don't think I'll be trying that anytime soon.
Me neither.
I like the three-wheeled bikes myself.
Yeah, and I think it's cool. You can do like the couples ones where they sit behind each other and you just ride along.
Bicycle for two or sidecar.
We're nerds, I think.
Yeah, I know. Coming up tomorrow on Life Love Shopping, we are hitting the track and getting an inside scoop on the Daytona 500 from Miss Sprint Cup Plus. Find out how to get your glam on red carpet style without that super high Hollywood price tag.
Nice. And here at Life Love Shopping, we want to connect with you. So when we're not on TV, stay in touch by liking our Facebook page and following us on Twitter.
Thanks for joining us. That does it for Life Love Shopping. See you later.